Yeah,
Go.
I know.
So tell me where you went.
I went to Grand Cayman and Ocho Rios.
Only the 2? In 5 days?
2 in 5 days, but it took forever from Miami to get there. Where have you been?
San Juan, St. Thomas, St. Martin, Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman, Half Moon Cay. I've been on several. Is this your first?
All cruises?
Yeah.
Okay.
All on Carnival.
So you like Carnival?
Oh, yeah. Dedicated. Is this your first one?
It was my very first cruise.
So tell me what you think.
I liked it. It was very nice to be away from the world but still be involved in the world. Like I couldn't take my cell phone with me, so I had to cut that off. And it was just nice and relaxing. I took my Kindle and I didn't do any homework, and I read and drank, and I went with 5 other friends, so they gambled a lot, and I did a lot of reading and watching shows, and we played bingo, and it was nice.
You didn't gamble?
I did a little bit, but I have very bad gambler's luck, so I don't like losing my money.
The which boat?
The Destiny.
I haven't been on that one yet.
Which ones have you been on?
The Triumph, the Liberty, the I can't remember the name of it. It starts with an E. And the Fascination.
I want to go on the Fascination.
I want to go on the Magic, the new one.
Yeah, the Magic too. It's nice.
It sounds like fun.
Well, how big were the other boats? Like the Magic.
Magic I haven't been on yet, but it's the newest class. It's the biggest one. The Triumph and the Liberty were the second to last class built, so they were the huge ones, where you had to go up to deck 5 and down and across and back down on the other end of the boat to get to deck 3 to go to the dining rooms and things like that. It's like a maze walking through there. Fascination and the E1, whatever that was, were the first or second class built, so they were little small ones, kind of like the Destiny. I think they're the same class.
Yeah. It was pretty simple to kind of master the entire boat in like the first day and a half.
On the little ones,
yeah.
Yeah, on the big ones, not so much.
It was small enough to see familiar faces over and over and over again, so it wasn't bad. Everybody was there for the same reason, so it was easy to kind of just have that camaraderie real quick,
Yeah. Who was your cruise director?
Somebody Noonan. And the only reason I remember his name is because he'd always come on and say, "Hi, this is so-and-so Noonan, and that's not the time." So I remembered his name, but he was good. He was funny, and they had a talent show, and it was nice.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the food?
I did, and I didn't. It was way too much of it most of the time.
That was our favorite part, and we got really chummy with the our server, our staff people. We had a table by ourselves every night, so that was nice. Did you have to eat with people?
This 4th cruise I did. This last one that I just took, I had a family, and they were the biggest snobs. After about 3 nights of dinner, they stopped coming.
Oh, wow.
So it was great. But every other time I've been only with the people we traveled with.
Okay. You've gone in big groups?
First time was 2 other couples, my sister and I, and then family for the rest of them. And then the last one was another family and another lady and her 2 kids, and then my daughter and her friend that I took for their 16th birthdays.
Oh, nice.
We had all 3 of them celebrating their sweet 16s on the cruise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So. And where'd you go on that? Where'd you port on that one?
That one was San Juan, Half Moon Cay, Grand Turk, Freeport, Bahamas, and St. Thomas.
How long were you on that cruise?
7 days.
Oh, 7.
Yeah, I don't do anything less.
You don't get tired of being on the boat?
Oh, hell no.
By my 4th night, I was ready to go.
Really? Oh, no.
Like that last night, I was like, I'm ready to get off the boat.
By 7, I still want to keep going. My next one's 14.
Where? Do you know yet? Or
yeah, we're going to take the, we're going to go to Europe, to Devon, I think, is somewhere down in there, and it's the Mediterranean.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Jordan graduates college.
It's going to be expensive. How long?
About $1,500 a person.
14 days?
14 days.
14. Yeah. How much?
About $1,400, $1,500 a person.
Per person? I don't think I like Carnival that much, but yeah.
Yeah, we've been trying to get to Europe for years. We were going to do it for her 16th, but the boats were on the other side, so we didn't want to. She wanted to go through Italy, and I wanted to go through Germany and Amsterdam.
Yeah, okay.
And she picked San Juan and hated it.
Where do you leave from?
Miami or Tampa.
Okay.
Depends.
You've never done Baltimore?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will, though. We're going to do a short one out of Baltimore between now and the European cruise.
Okay.
Don't know when yet. We'll figure it out.
Now, are you doing Carnival over and over because you're getting the past
yes.
guest discount?
Yes.
Don't feel bad. It's still
no.
Next year.
The real reason is the first cruise that we booked on the Norway. And I don't remember what line it is, but the ship's name was the Norway. And
is it the Norwegian?
Yeah, Norwegian Cruise Line.
Yeah.
Was the Norway, and that was the ship that blew us a hole in the side of its hold, like 8 weeks before we were supposed to travel. So we booked on Carnival as a last minute just to get out because the 6 of us wanted to go, and ever since then I'm just leery of other lines, and I've got the discount and the past guest thing. So
right.
But so did you take any shores?
We actually went, what did we do? We went in Ocho Rios. We went to the Duns River Fall, and we rock climbed the waterfall. And
did you do the slide?
No, I didn't do the slide.
Oh, come on, why not?
I wasn't going underwater. So those rocks were ugly and slippery. And, I mean, it was nice, but I wasn't ready for all of that. I did hit my head on, when you were going underneath the tunnel type of thing, I hit my head on the brick, so I was done for that part. But it was really nice. We got lots of pictures, and then after that we went bobsledding. So they took us from Duns River Fall. They bussed us over to the bobsledding, and we did the bobsled thing. It was nice. But then when we went to Grand Cayman, we didn't do anything. But we weren't there very long because the boat couldn't port, like stop near the port. So we had to take a little
tender.
Yeah, to the port, but we were only there for a couple of hours. It wasn't the whole day we were there, so we slept in and then got out on the boat and went around. We walked and took pictures and that sort of thing, but there wasn't really much to do in Grand Cayman.
Oh, yeah. Go to Tortuga. We took the rum tour at 8 a.m. We were feeling nothing by the time we finished.
Oh, yeah. I do want to go back, though. It was very, very pretty. I liked it a little bit better than Ocho Rios.
See, I liked Ocho Rios. When we went to Cozumel with that cruise. Don't go to San Juan. It's dirty. It's nasty. Okay. But we climbed the waterfall. The guy, when he did ours, he took our hands and held them up above our head and would count to 3, but on 2 pushed you down the slide instead.
Wow.
I didn't realize that he was going to do it. Yeah, so none of us were ready. But, yeah, so we climbed all 980 feet of it, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big climb, but it was very nice.
I mean, I don't think you realize how high you go.
Not until you get to the top and look back down to the beach where you started going, oh, shit.
Exactly. It was nice, though. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I'm already looking at another cruise. We almost booked one while we were on the boat.
I've done that.
But all in all, I don't know where I want to go next.
My only problem is that every time we've cruised, we've been redirected because of one hurricane or tropical storm or something or another has moved us. So when we did our first cruise, we were supposed to go San Juan, St. Thomas, and St. Martin, and we ended up going to Cayman, Cozumel, and Jamaica. So they offered a discount for the second week.
Oh, okay.
50% if you booked if you booked on the cruise to go back the second week, because Hugo, I think, was the one that was coming through at the time, and their bookings were really low, and unfortunately 3 out of the 5 of us or 6 of us had to be back at work on Monday.
Well, I was what I'm thinking, how are you going to do that? But
it's for people who have no life.
I get to cruise all the time.
I wish.
My next cruise, I think, after I'm going to go back on Carnival for the discount, and then I want to go on a Disney cruise.
Oh, no. They're half land, half air, or half water.
Yeah, I mean...
What are you going to do for 4 days on land? The point of a cruise is to be on the boat.
Well, no. If I'm port, I can go in, sleep, and go back out.
It's Orlando. They port and go to the Disney. Most of the cruises are including Disney tickets into the parks.
Well, then that's what I'm going to do.
I'll go to Orlando for that. I'm not going to pay for a cruise to go to Disney World.
Wow, you get to be on the water and you go to Disney World.
I'm going to go out on the water? Oh, God, yes.
You don't like it?
No. I grew up in L.A. It's right next to Disneyland. It's the same thing.
No, it's much smaller.
Well, it's the same basic idea. All the rides are the same.
I haven't been. That's probably why I want to go.
No. We used to go to Disneyland like every other weekend.
Oh,
so it's not much different.
Dominion?
It was our King's Dominion. It's not much different than Disney World except for the Epcot Center. And I've been there 3 or 4 times, and that was enough.
I guess things don't change there, right?
No. That's the thing. When I worked for the airline, I flew a lot for free.
Oh, yeah.
Get on the plane on Friday and come home Sunday and go wherever.
That's nice.
You didn't cruise for free. But
of course not. But, I was a little jealous of the people who live in Miami because they get to take these cruises for like $325 and they don't have to pay for a plane ticket.
Right.
They just jump on the boat on Friday and come back on Sunday if they want to, or, they don't have to pay that extra, price for the plane.
Right. You can go down to Norfolk. It's only a 3-hour drive, and they have the 2-day cruise to nowhere.
Oh, yeah, but you can do the no destination cruises out of Baltimore too, though.
Well, I haven't done anything out of Baltimore yet. I only knew of the Norfolk one.
I think it's pretty much the same. You just
go out, to a certain point, turn around, and come back.
I mean, I guess that'd be nice for a weekend trip, but
that's all they are, a couple days.
Maybe. But if I'm going to pay the same price, my ticket for the cruise
$200.
Yeah, it wasn't that expensive though.
No,
so
they're not.
I'd rather go someplace.
And if you go, this time of year is more expensive than, we go the first couple of weeks of September.
Right.
And my most expensive cruise for a balcony room was only $520.
That's because it's hurricane season, right?
Just barely.
Ladies, can I cut you right there?